Hello and welcome to Jordan. What's poppin'? Hi, Pimpies. How we doing? Yo, NPC. Thank you for the 3 months of Prime Gaming. Hi, Wolfie. Welcome to Jordan. Hello, Lil Almonds. Welcome to Jordan. Hi, Spring Freddy. Welcome to Jordan. 𝐒𝐬𝐬, how's it going? Welcome for joining. Hello, I fucking hate Google. Me too, buddy. Hey, pal, me too. Keeping it real. Keeping it real as shit. Hi, welcome for joining. Morgan, welcome for joining. Hi, Sadessa, welcome in. Welcome for joining. What's poppin'? How we doing? Hey, gang, guess what? War is hell. War is hell. Specifically, this war I'm fighting on how cold it is. Guess who forgot that their heater kills their power? Me. Anyway, so I'm no longer using my heater. Hey, guess whose power went out like 15 minutes before the stream and whose power outage caused their ring light to fucking die? Me. Now I have to keep the lights on in my room for the entire time I stream instead of just rocking the ring light. Oh boy! Man, I'm so pissed. I really like that ring light. It had all sorts of settings, and it was really warm, and it made it so I didn't have to have the overhead lights on, and it kept my tracking even better than it already was. Now I gotta buy a new one, because that shit exploded on me because my power went out. Hi, how we doing? What's poppin'? Activision's bad, they're not streaming Blob 7. I'll get to Blob 7! We'll get there, we gotta work our way up. We gotta start from the bottom, make our way all the way up. They should be glad. I own every single Treyarch game after Modern Warfare. I forget if Treyarch did COD 2 and 3. I think they did, but I think that was all Treyarch COD games. When did they start? When did Treyarch start? Blah, 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 blah. They did 2 and 3. Okay. Well, I'm not playing COD 2 or 3. Mainly because I don't own those. Can I own those? How much are they? They probably don't run very well, huh? Call of Duty 2. $20? They still charging $20. I mean, that's not that bad, actually. Does it run good? Do I gotta do a lot of things to get it playing, or does it just play? Do I even want to play COD 2? Okay. No, that says Infinity Ward. Treyarch helped. But that's crediting Infinity Ward. What about COD 3? Call of Duty 3. Well, 3 isn't even on fucking Steam. There's Black Ops 3. I already own 2 copies of that one. Do they really not have Call of Duty 3 on here? That's actually crazy. Wait, why is that not on Steam? Modern Warfare, Vanguard, Cold War, Modern Warfare 2, World War 2, Modern Warfare Remastered, Infinite Warfare, Ghost, Modern Warfare 2, World at War, Oh my god! Why is Call of Duty 3 missing from Steam? Why is that not on there? Was that console exclusive? Platforms, PS3, PS2, Xbox 360, Wii, Xbox. Oh my god, yeah! Call of Duty 3 was a console exclusive. That's crazy. Well, that's why I'm not playing it. Alright, never mind. We're good. We're starting at World at War. Not like it matters. 3 doesn't connect to the overall Black Ops storyline, so I'm fine. We're just doing the ones that are in the Black Ops storyline. That's all. Ceiling lights are viscerally annoying. They are! They just don't have as much coverage as like a good warm ring light. Hello. Hi, Shrimpu. What's poppin'? Welcome for joining. How you doing? I do have light. Power is on. My internet is working. But I've come to the sad conclusion that I'm just not going to use a heater this winter because my heater keeps causing my power to trip, and I'm just not going to deal with that. So, we deal. We deal. In your opinion, World at War, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2 are the golden games for Treyarch. Everything else just went downhill. Campaign-wise, I couldn't agree more. I actually, you know what? They brought it back around for Cold War's campaign. I don't know about Black Ops 6's campaign, as I haven't played it. I hear people like it, and I have heard that 7's campaign is abysmal dog shit. To that I say, surely. It can't be worse than Modern Warfare 3. Because Modern Warfare 3 Remake was bad missions on top of boring cutscenes. From what I hear about Black Ops 7, people only seem to really hate it for the really, really, really bad story. So it honestly might be better than Modern Warfare 3 in that it's really bad, but it might be more entertaining than Modern Warfare 3's story. If the gameplay is good, then hopefully it is a case of play the campaign and skip all the cutscenes and play it on mute. Because again, I know people get really uppity when a COD campaign gets silly, when it gets like weird. They want grounded realism in a series that hasn't been grounded or real since the third entry. Yo, what's poppin'? Are you Latinos Tajín? What's good? What's good? You see World at War, you come. Hell yeah. Well, I hope not only do you come, you stick around, because we're going to be doing all the Treyarch games. World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4 maybe. Cold War, Black Ops 6, then 7. Yo, Fuego Fuentes, what's poppin'? You hear 7 is abysmal dog shit as a whole. I've only played the campaign, or not the campaign. I've only played the multiplayer and the zombies. I've not touched campaign for 7 because I'm saving that for stream. But I really like the multiplayer. I actually like the multiplayer a lot more than 6 already because the maps... I don't have a map that I hate yet. There are maps that are weaker in the multiplayer than others, but I already like the sum of the maps a lot more than the maps in 6. 6 was fun, but like, they were really tiny. Those maps were really small, and engagements got really exhausting. Black Ops 7 seems to have brought it back to the scale of like Black Ops 2 and 3 multiplayer map size. Not quite Black Ops 1. Little closer to like Cold War 2 and 3 in terms of map design. And I like 3 a lot. 3 is my absolute favorite multiplayer COD. So you know what? Works out. Works out. Guns feel good. They hit good. People are bitching that the game is too sweaty. My soldiers in Sin, you need to understand, they just changed the aim assist. Also, you're getting old. It's okay. It's all right. Out of the way. It's fine. People get old. You can't hit those clips like you used to. And if you're playing on controller, aim assist isn't as good as it used to be. They nerfed aim assist. I can attest to this because I started using gyro controls on Black Ops 7 because aim assist isn't as good as it used to be. So I need to use gyros to adjust and get those headshots. Yeah. Not only do you come... Hi, Longbow. What's good? Gyro controls better than aim assist. It takes some getting used to, but I need to play more. But I'm kind of fucking with it. I'm kind of fucking with it. This is the first game since Splatoon 2 that I've given gyro controls a shot. So it definitely needs a lot of practice. What do you mean my stink clouds? What stink? I bathe and shower, dirty. It's you who stink. COD is at its best when it's trying to be a cheesy action movie, which is why I really liked Cold War's story. Cold War's campaign, I think, is one of the better campaigns they've done since Black Ops 1. Cold War was a lot of fun. Cold War had some really sick set pieces for its campaign, so I'm really excited to go back to that one. Did I see that post going around where AI claimed that Black Ops 7 doesn't exist? I did not see that. Was it like one of those Google AI summaries? It's like, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 release date. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is a fictional title invented by lunatics online. Are you looking for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 remake? I fucking hate Google and shit and telling Google to piss off with its AI stuff and turn everything off, and it goes, hey, do you want to re-enable it? No! Kill yourself! Go away! We were getting in like 3 back-to-back sweaty lobbies back in the days. Oh yeah, that fucking skill-based matchmaking is nuts. Which, well, I'm really glad we're back to open matchmaking. Pretty much, yeah. Are there any FPS games you can play on your drawing tablet? You can play anything on your drawing tablet if you're committed enough. If bitches got Dark Souls working on bananas, you could play whatever you want on your drawing tablet. It's not a matter of if you can. It is a matter of if you have the willpower to do it. That is what the matter is. That is what the matter is. Cold War in your opinion is just good old-fashioned fun. Cold War was a really fun time. It really was just the zombies that was a letdown. Some of the maps were kind of missed for me. I think some of the multiplayer maps for Cold War were just kind of a letdown. They were okay, but they didn't stand out. But overall, Cold War is pretty good. Just don't play for the zombies. Ugh, I was getting warm in my hoodie. IRL, obviously we're not wearing a hoodie. There's a lot of skin on display. I was getting really warm on there. Ugh. So model might have fucked off for a little second because I was taking that off. The biggest problem with COD is that the primary player base needs an on-screen indicator that what is on screen is fiction because they go, oh, COD is realistic, so it's history. It ain't been realistic since fucking Call of Duty 3. Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, the one that brought in the big surgence of players and made it a household name, is just a Hollywood action film. Listen, I love Call of Duty, alright? This is no surprise. That's why we're binging every single Treyarch game. I love these games, but I love them as stupid-ass action films. Granted, admittedly, I think Black Ops 1 is video game as an art form. I think Black Ops 1 truly is, like, the most artistic a Call of Duty game has been. It really, like, it actually had something to say, and it said something, and it told its story, and it had a theme, and it had art direction. And I genuinely think the Black Ops 1 campaign is, like, an all-time video game campaign that needs to be experienced. I think there's two sides of this. There's the side of, hey, COD players, it's okay, we can admit our games are dumb, stupid action movies, and I like it that way. And I also like when we get silly with it. I knew Black Ops 7's story was gonna be fucking stupid when they introduced the red gas that makes you hallucinate zombies. We knew this, and that's what I was getting hyped about. Black Ops 2 also has one of the best villains in an FPS I have seen ages. Raul Menendez is the absolute all-timer. But I digress. So there's two sides of this of, we need to stop pretending that COD is anything other than an action movie, like a 90s cheesy action movie, and we just need to have fun with it. Let it be fun. And on the other side of it is, stop thinking that you're better than people just because you don't play the normie game. Like, shut up. Ugh, this isn't my obscure, 4 out of 10 Japanese game that had a good story but very bland gameplay. I'm so much smarter and better than everyone because I don't play popular thing. Give me Reddit upvotes. It's like, no, I think you should experience a popular thing every now and again to see what's so hype about it. Obviously, new CODs are nowhere near as good as old, right? That's admitted. But I think if you're big serious about gaming and experiencing gaming history and talking about this shit, you at least need to play Modern Warfare and Black Ops 1. You at least need to play COD 4 and Call of Duty 7. You at least need to experience those two before you can talk some shit, right? Right? Like, stop thinking you're above it. Give it a shot and then talk about it. I only play hidden gems that you normies wouldn't understand. Boots up Infernal House Vengeance. I'm so above you all. I'm smart and intelligent. I don't know, then why can't you fucking figure out why these games are popular? You can play and be like, I didn't like it. And that's cool. At least you formed an opinion on your own. You like in classic MW3 when Soap said, Makarov knows Yuri. Like, yes, Makarov, we love Yuri here. In your opinion, COD Black Ops 1 is the standard for a gun game. Do you mean gun game like the game mode gun game in which every time you get a kill you get a new gun? Or do you mean the standard for a game featuring guns?
Stitches 26 summons a Cinderella darkie for Snek beautiful bazookas.
I love the way you say that, Fuentes. I don't have a problem with new games. I'm just mad. I'm just mad that I'm unk now. You're so real for that though. You're allowed to be mad at being unk. Okay, well, why is Cinderella not here? I see that the Streamloot bot is working. There we go. I never implied you did, Yak. Nobody told you to put the shoes on. Nobody said, hey, put the stinky doo-doo shoes of this fake made-up person in my head, of this guy that I just made up. Put the shoes on. I was just saying, you didn't have to put your feet in the doo-doo shoes. You saw there was doo-doo in the boots. Just because the shoe fit doesn't mean you have to put it on. I was just making an example. You didn't have to put them on and be like, well, why you gotta call me out? I never claimed to be superior. Then you aren't the person I'm talking about. Game featuring guns in general. There we go. I'm that person you made up to be mad at. Hi, Yak. What's poppin'? Welcome to joining. Hope you're doing swell. Baron Von Baron. What's poppin'? Opinions made on their own? I'll just do what Reddit or popular YouTuber tells me to do. You're so real. You're so real. It's all about aesthetic for you. Military might be your least favorite aesthetic, which is totally valid. However, from a video game history standpoint, I sincerely believe people should experience the Black Ops 1 campaign. I like the Modern Warfare 1 campaign. Modern Warfare 1 did a lot. I just think Black Ops 1 elevated everything that Modern Warfare 1 did and better. In a more interesting way. Modern Warfare 1 was groundbreaking, but I think Black Ops 1 took everything that was groundbreaking about Modern Warfare 1 and did something real fucking neat with it. So I think if you're gonna be that video game person who thinks they're above playing popular thing, go touch Black Ops 1. Just go do the campaign. Go figure out why that game is kind of like cemented itself. Not just as like one of the best Call of Duties, but like sincerely one of the best games I played. Well, that War campaign was by far your favorite. And we're going to be checking that one out later today. So stick around. We're just doing some pre-stream yapping. We're going to be checking that one out. I very much like World at War up until the grenade spam. And I don't have to play on a higher difficulty. I could just play World at War on normal difficulty, right? Even recruit. But where's the fun in that? I'm not doing veteran. Don't fucking ask me for veteran. Don't fucking ask me for veteran. Don't ask me for veteran or realistic. What was the Black Ops 3 difficulty? Realism? You get one shot to beat the entire campaign. You go down in a single bullet, in a single headshot. Black Ops 3 has some obscenely stupid difficulty that I'm not even going to consider. 12 hours of the 12 hours Heart of Reich endurance stream. Honestly, it's going to be like the thumbnail. It's going to be exactly like the thumbnail we have on YouTube. Also, hi, Mac Nagi. Welcome for joining. How's it going? Hope you've been swell. Welcome, welcome. What's good? What's good? Black Ops 1 campaign is a legit movie plot. It's by far the most cinematic one. And it's a very easy to follow movie plot. Even the more cinematic modern warfare games kind of lose me because there's just a bunch of jargon and war terms and just standing around a war room that I get really bored with. I just get really bored with it. Because it's people standing around a war table being like, the bad guys have moved over to this location. We predicted that, so we went there. But they predicted our prediction, and now it's like, sniz. Black Ops 1, I think, is really easy to follow. Because it very much is just the closest to, like, it's scripted like a film, so those cutscenes are easy to follow. Instead of being like, look at how realistic our graphics are and how much, like, war we are. Hi, Zoltar. Welcome for joining. How's it going? You always go for normal or hard. Fuck fighting literal aimbots. Literally! Hi, continuing crisis was popping. Gonna go for Easter eggs, too. I'm gonna try. I'm definitely, for those who are... I'm definitely gonna go for the ray gun in World at War and the thunder gun in Black Ops 1's campaign. I don't remember many Easter eggs for the campaigns after that, but I'm gonna try. We're mostly just gonna play it for the sake of playing it. I'm not really gonna push for high difficulty or anything. We're just gonna play it. Hi, Nacho Reaper. Welcome for joining. What's poppin'? Would it be cool to have me on the 98-inch work TV? That depends. Can you get away with having me on the 98-inch work TV? Are you sure about that? It's your career and it's your screens. You know what's going on that screen. I know what's going on that screen. We're all well aware what's going to take up that screen. It's entirely up to you if you want to risk having me on there. That's your mistake to make. That is entirely your mistake to make. I'll give you 98 inches worth, that's for certain. Hi, Gabrielle. Welcome for joining. What's poppin'? Your cousin is addicted to Cold War and Beyond's gunfight mode. You don't like one life mechanics. I can't. It's why I could never get into Counter-Strike. One life mechanics just don't give you enough time to learn the game. Especially when the game is older than me and people know the maps more than they know their own mother. So it's like, yeah. For story, Blops 2. For enjoyment, OG, Modern Warfare 2. For zombies, Blops. For multiplayer, probably, fuck, you don't know. It really depends, because everyone goes, oh, every Call of Duty is the same. Except then when you actually like the games enough to buy them, then you go, oh, I like the way Treyarch does their multiplayer. I like the way Infinity Ward does their multiplayer. I like the way Sledgehammer does their multiplayer, said like 4 people ever. Then it's like, okay, once you get into it enough to be like, I like how this studio does it, then you're like, damn, I wish they were all the same so I had an excuse to like the new one. You work in an adult store, so we safe. Oh, hell yeah, pop off. Pop off, gamer. I'm all about it. I used to work in an adult store too. I'm not like other gamers. I didn't follow the herd, says I eat Latinos with tahine. Boots up, my roommate is a femboy. Ah, truly, truly classic. Absolute cinema of gaming. Scorsese would be proud if he were a gamer. So real, so real. There isn't a single COD title or shooter in general that can top your enjoyment of Modern Warfare 2 in its prime. I was always a Black Ops kid. I was always a Black Ops serpent. Black Ops 1 being my absolute most played multiplayer title till Black Ops 3 rolled around. I liked 2, but because I fucking hated the zombies in Black Ops 2, I didn't play Black Ops 2 as much. I just went back to Black Ops 1 and MW3 every now and again. Just don't let Sledgehammer make a campaigner zombies. I think Sledgehammer needs a little more practice. I still think the artwork they did for World War II zombies is unrivaled. But yeah, I think what the fuck was it? What was the launch map for World War II? World War II zombies launch map. Was it just called the Final Reich or something? Yep, the Final Reich. I think the Final Reich was a good map. I actually really like that one. We don't have to talk about the ones that came after, mainly because I didn't buy the DLC for World War II. So in my head, the World War II map stayed good. You think the only Black Ops you ever played was 2 or 3, but you and your sisters had fun doing zombies as a kid. I had a lot of fun playing zombies with my aunt and cousin, and we just did that nonstop all the time. Even tried to teach my mom how to play COD Zombies because we had so much fun with it. Blops 1 was fun for what it innovated and gave props 100%. But yeah, anyways, Almonds, if you've never seen Black Ops 1, when we get to that one, you're in for a treat. I am actually sincerely super eager to stream the Black Ops 1 campaign. Because I got a lot of viewers in here who have not played a Call of Duty. And y'all are going to see why why Black Ops 1 is held in such high regard. But to get to Black Ops 1, we need to experience World at War. Should we just hop right into World at War? No, we gotta do. If we want to see what war is like, if we want to experience true war, we gotta see what they were eating on the front lines, aka the sort of shit that came with the sort of shit you see on Scrandal. COD Zombie is so funny. Miss the days of trying to survive the most rounds. Once again, if you have a PC and you really miss COD Zombies, pick up Black Ops 3 when it goes on sale for the Zombies Deluxe Edition for $20. There's hundreds upon hundreds of really high quality custom maps made in the Steam Workshop. Install the T7 patch. You don't need anything else. Black Ops Zombies Deluxe Edition comes with almost every single Black Ops 1 map. You're only missing Call of the Dead and 5. But Call of the Dead has been remade perfectly by modders, and 5 is on the way. Sincerely, if you miss old school zombies, just get Black Ops 3 on PC and get the T7 patch. T7, very easy to install. It's literally just one exe. You just launch that exe, then you launch the game. Is Black Ops 1 the what do the numbers mean one? Because you have played the campaign. Yes. That the numbers, Mason, what do they mean? That's Black Ops 1. That is Black Ops 1, yes. Hi, Jackie. What's poppin'? How's it going? You will attempt to not spoil Black Ops 1, followed by Jackie. I will attempt to spoil Black Ops. The ops when they're black or something. I don't know. I've only ever played Modern Warfare. Welcome for joining. Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Spoilers. There's a dude with a gun. Perhaps 2 dudes with a gun. Does Black Ops 3 have the problem of not a lot of space, unfortunately? In terms of storage, yeah, Black Ops 3, even if you only install the zombies, I think it's going to take up like 80 gigs. I think Black Ops 3 for just the zombies is going to run you 80 gigs of storage space. Never mind, yeah. Hold up! Hold up! What are we holding? What are we holding for, Eckline? You don't remember much of 3. 3 is really good zombies. Continuing Crisis, absolutely awful story. Absolutely awful story. People tend to forget how bad Black Ops 3's story is, and we'll talk about it when we get to it, which is a shame, because Black Ops 3 is one of my all-time favorite games, multiplayer and zombies-wise. They just dropped the ball hard on campaign. So hearing that Black Ops 7 dropped the ball hard on campaign, but has a good multiplayer and zombies, has me excited, because we're oh boy, shitty campaign! They have to try extra hard for the story, for the multiplayer and the zombies now. Welcome back, Black Ops 3. What I said about the ops being black. What you mean? What do I mean by that? I mean, I don't know. I've never played Black Ops. I'm just judging by the title. This is a bit. Black Ops is the only COD games I really play. I tried to give Modern Warfare 2019 a shot. Didn't like it. Was not a big fan of 2019. I went, yeah, I just don't think I vibe with current day Infinity Ward. New Infinity Ward is just they moved on to go do Titanfall. Or old Infinity Ward moved on to go do Titanfall. So they're dead. That studio is dead. New Infinity Ward, I just don't fuck with. Anyways, you know what else I don't fuck with? Wartime meals. Let's do some Scrandal. Let's do some R34, and then we'll get started some World at Wordle. What if I booted up World at War and it was just Wordle? It was just Wordle, but everything was World War II themed. Bump, bump, bump. There we go. It's Scran time, gamers! Why are you holding your glizzy so phallically? Why are you holding it like that? You're holding it like you're trying to take a dick pic. This is the sort of dick pic that guys will send thinking that you're totally into it and not that you want them to pose in front of a mirror with turned around, spreading some ass. Yeah, this is unsolicited dick pic photography. This isn't like artistic good dick pics. This is you like that and their dirty unwashed cock. Unknown Scran, and it looks to me like fries, Pepperoni. Is this just pizza, but instead of the pizza crust, they use fries? I'd fuck that up. I'd eat that. I'd eat it. Unsolicited glizzy pick. He got the semi-chub going so it looks bigger like we wouldn't know. He's fluffed it up a little bit. He's holding it at an angle. And he's pulling back on it to make it look bigger. Hey, you're artist. I mean, you wouldn't know about peen pics. Well, then fix that. I think more people should study how to take good peen pics. Because it's not about just showing the cock. It's about everything around it. It's about the presentation. We want to see the body, not just like, yeah, zoom in on it in a really dark room using your computer monitor as lighting. Oh yeah, that's so hot. That's totally what we want to see. Not like we want you posing in front of a mirror, sending nice body shots, and the dick just happens to be in frame. Gotta rule up thirds that schmeat. Yeah, he pulled on it a bit. Anyways, I'm giving it to the pizza. The pizza fries. I'd fuck that up. I bet that goes hard. Beef pastel or yakisoba. That just looks like a big cracker. Also, dog, what game are you watching? Are you in fucking... Does Silent Hill got sports now? Does Silent Hill have a sports team? Look how foggy that stadium is. You can't even see the game. What are the players doing? What are the players doing? What's going on? Do we got... I don't even know if we got... Do we got Pyramid Head on defense? This game is so foggy. Versus actual yakisoba served in Japan. Stir-fried noodles and a beer? This shit gotta be in like the top 90 percentile. I called it! Holy shit! I was fucking right! Did you see that? I can't believe I was actually right about that. I went, nah, that's got at least a 90 percentile pick rate. 91%. Hi, Zoltai. Welcome for joining. What's good? What's good? Silent Hills in Brazil makes a lot of sense. Man, I went to my own personal Silent Hill, and it turns out my Silent Hill monster was Brazilian Miku. So we got fish and chips with mushy peas and tart. Oh man, I was actually excited. I went, look at that. Those fish looks really good. They fucking Trojan horse the mushy peas in there. Versus chicken chips and cheese baguette. Yeah, the baguette looks better. It's got some sauce. I will say though, that fish looks really good, but it's weighed down by the mushy peas and the fact the fries look a little... The fries could use a little more color to them. Let me into your Silent Hill! Wait. Why are the fries so stubby? They are really stubby. Like, granted, these fries don't look much better. They are thinner than these fries. But I feel like you'd bite into the fries and the outer crisp of it wouldn't be crunchy enough and just be kind of mushy, like the peas. Whereas these fries are kind of thin, but they probably add a nice crunch. I'm going for the baguette because actually, legitimately, I want to try this. That fish is doing all the heavy lifting. That fish is doing all the heavy lifting. I kind of knew in my heart, but I didn't want to give it to... I didn't want to give it... Ooh, look at the red on that sausage. I think we went a little overboard with the mustard. We definitely went overboard with the mustard. And the sausage is weirdly thin. Why is it so skinny? It's so skinny. Why is it skinny? It looks tasty. The sausage has a nice color to it. It's just skinny. The hot dog bun looks really good too. We got some seeds on there. Textured, ribbed for our pleasure. I think we went overboard with the mustard, but it doesn't look bad. Versus jerk chicken pasta. I gotta say, the beer is actually not helping the pasta. If it was like a full pint of beer, it would look better. The noodles look really good though. Yeah. Those noodles are looking real tasty. You know what this means? None. Hi, Azure. What's poppin'? Yeah, I got your nun packs right here. I got your nun packs coming right up. Give me a moment. Enjoy. There you are. Your team nun packs have arrived. Listen, I bet this hot dog, this is one of the best looking hot dogs we've seen. Just needs less condiments. I bet this thing's got like a nice spice to it. But I really want those noodles. Those noodles look so tasty. You may as well confess to your sins as well. There you go. One nun pack sent over. Hey, you know what? That hot dog was doing better than I expected. More than 20% votes. 𝐒𝐕𝐄. I'll take it. Now, curry sandwich versus 𝐒𝐕𝐄. Chicken curry pie, samosa, and bread roll. What? You know, the samosa in the middle actually looks really good. But it's stacked on top of a pie. And there's a bun included for some reason. No, wait, they're both in them, but what the fuck? How do you bite into this? We're just slapping shit in buns for the sake of slapping into buns. Take this out and just serve it on its own, and it probably would have gotten pics. Hi, 𝐾𝐚ₐ11. Welcome for joining. How's it going? You don't gotta tell us your real name. You can just work by your screen name. It's really cool not to share personal information on the internet, but welcome for joining. Mystery Brazilian Scran has terrifying... I didn't even see the name. Yeah, that's right. Mystery Brazilian Scran. Hey, but it's got good color. That meat looks so fucking good. Yo, Jackie, think of the 10 stream streak. Gotta leave because apparently you need this thing called sleep. Boo! Rest well. Take care. If you're interested in catching the World at War campaign stream, it'll be up on the Vods channel tomorrow, so catch you around. Thanks for hanging out, Zoltai. You cannot make sense of that curry sandwich. It looks like early days of AI-generated pics. AI generation could not fuck up a meal this badly. AI generation could not create man-made horrors like this. What? That's just gotta be racism at that point. That's just gotta be racism. How do you look at that? How do you look at that meat and be like, yes, I will give this less votes because I am scared of Brazil. Versus, yeah, so we took some buns, a meat pie, and another beef pastry and slapped it all into a sandwich. There's no feasible way to eat it. It's probably bready as hell. It would work better if there were no buns in between, but like, you know, we'll give that more points. There's no way that isn't just racism. How did that lose? Greetings, welcome for joining Rector. Welcome. We have burger. No cheese.
いらっしゃいませ.
Untoasted patties. Or untoasted buns, a flat as fuck patty, and even a smash burger, and then pizza. Are those even pepperonis, or is that like ham? Is that a ham pretending to be pepperoni? My Italian ancestors are crying! Shit came from Borger Krieg. 5 whole pepperonis, quote unquote. Listen, if I'm giving it to one of them, I'm giving it to the pizza. Am I? Actually, hold on. I was going to say, there's a decent amount of cheese. Is there sauce? Is there sauce in that pizza? It's under the cheese, right? It's just like that one vine. It's under the cheese. It's under the cheese. Surely, it's just under the cheese. I mean, the burger's got no sauce either. This is true. Just a dry patty and a bun. This is also true. Hi, Miana. Welcome for joining. What's poppin'? How's it going? Cafeteria food versus cafeteria food. If I'm being honest, the pizza looks better because the pizza at least has... It was not stingy with the cheese. There's a good amount of cheese on there. And I was right. The pizza's very cheap though, but you think the negatives whilst the burger just lacks positives. Yeah, but I was right. Smash chorizo burger versus poverty hot dog. Okay, listen. I understand we're out of hot dog buns, so we had to resort to hamburger buns. I won't judge you for that. You even went out of the way and toasted the buns. But why in God's green earth? Why did we do the sad little pocket of ketchup? Admittedly, it's really hard to see, but like those fries behind it look really good. Do you see that? Do you see that fry? Those fries look $13. You're charging $13? No. Like 11 of those dollars are because of the fries. What the fuck? Yeah, never mind. We're giving it a chorizo burger. That was fucked up. To rub the hot dog with it. You gotta hot dog your buns if you want to get the ketchup over it. You gotta have money for burger buns. Glizzy on a roll. Yeah, glizzy on a roll, apparently. How is a smashed chorizo burger cheaper? Great question. Who knows? Pork rib burger versus... Well, how are we supposed to judge? Haha, got it. Did you guys know? Did you guys like my commentary? I was just shaking my head so you knew I disagreed with one scran, but nodded my head so you knew I agreed with the other scran. Was that a pipe bomb? That was a pipe bomb. Haggis pie and urn brew or jerk chicken with rice and peas. What is urn bra? It looks... I'm fascinated. I like the colors. I like the bubbliness. Is it gelatinous? It looks really flat on the top, so I'm almost like... Is that like a jello? Is it drink? Okay. I'd try it. I'll be honest. This actually looks pretty good. I'd try all this. Tastes like electric orange. Kick ass. I'll take it. It's like a soda for Scotland. That is one bubbly fucking soda. I'd try it. This looks good, actually. I like this. But, like, come on! Jerk chicken! Look at that shit! Oh, look at the way all that stuff's put together. You know what haggis is? No thanks. What is haggis? It looks like another meat pie. It's something you eat homemade. I see. You got rice, too, jerk chicken, you got veggies. That's a mix. Maybe the urn brew is just carrying hard. Chicken share box versus akarahe. Fried bean dumplings with shrimp, vatapa, and peppers. Once again, also, a lot of Brazil today. Today is... Oh, sheep guts. Yeah, never mind. Maybe I don't trust that at a stadium. Sheep heart, liver, and lungs usually. Savory pudding... It's a pudding? I thought it was just like a pie crust and then like the meat on the inside like all the other meats. It's a pudding? Oh, never mind then. Yeah, so at a stadium no less? Akarahe. Fried bean dumplings with shrimp. Oh, that's shrimp! Oh, I see now. Ooh. Like, admittedly, that chicken looks good. It's battered. And I bet that shit is filling as fuck. But it's safe. I want the akarahe. But I think the chicken has more votes. I want the akarahe. But I think because the chicken is a safer pick, I think it has more votes. You telling me is shrimp fried this bean dumpling? I think we're gonna give it to the I want to try this so bad. But the chicken has enough going for it that I think it's a safer pick. Yep. Hey, you know what? 70%. Better than I was hoping.
So get away, another way to feel what you do.
Is this the theme of the sausage looking right at me? Like, why is it looking at me? Do you see this? It's staring right at me. That sausage is looking at me funny. Bro, why your dick pics looking at me like that? Sausage, gherkin, and a roll. Or katsu chicken with fries. And that chicken and those fries have really nice color to them. That's got some really nice color. Hey, listen, I'd pick up that glizzy and bite right into it. That bread roll is probably really fluffy on the inside. But I gotta give it to the katsu chicken. 95! There was no losing! Where's the gherkin? Show me the gherkin! Where is she? 8 out of 10, not bad, but still, we've yet to get 100%. We've still yet to get 100%. I'm gherking it out, I'm gherking it! Yeah, that katsu chicken looked fucking peak. It could be filters, but the colors were looking good. This shit was looking hella good. But oh well. Anyways, on to our Rule 34 doll. Daki from Demon Slayer or Lysana Strauss from Fairy Tail. Fuck! Does anyone remember what her numbers were? They weren't that high, right? Like, they were more than we were expecting, but I don't think they were that high. I don't know this Demon Slayer character, but Demon Slayer's had good numbers. So I think I'm gonna give it to Demon Slayer. Yeah! Okay, cool. Obstagoon. His name is literally Goon! Versus Ruan-mei from Honker Star Rails. She's got nice legs. Her design's a bit generically Star Rail. Like, this is a randomly generated Star Rail character, you know? Versus freak-ass Pokemon with his tongue out and whose name is actually Goon. But people aren't drawing him that much. They're using him, probably, but I don't think he's got that much. He's no Umbreon. He ain't pulling Umbreon character numbers. Hi, Princess. Looking for joining. What's poppin'? Obstagoon's got some appeal. But how much use is Obstagoon seeing? She was early Honkai Star Rail. So the fact that I know nothing about her, and it was my first time seeing her, despite her being early, perhaps even launch character, really tells me she's probably not that high in popularity. But Genshin and Honkers has a lot of AI-generated schlop. So I think her numbers are higher purely because of that. Fuck, never mind. No, the Pokegoon got it. Get the fuck out of here, Anna from Frozen. Lara Croft all the way. What are you, stupid? What are you, fucking stupid? Listen, Cluster Grenade is not beating Hydrogen Bomb. It's got some explosive properties, but it's not beating Hydrogen Bomb. Obstagoon was the third stage of evolution for Garland's Zigzagagoon. Can you stop spreading misinformation and telling lies on my stream? I don't appreciate it. You're just making up words. You're just making up words at that point. What the fuck is a Galarian Zigzagagoon? Crab Ragoon. On my Pokeballs till I Ultra, or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Next, you're gonna tell me Wartortle evolves into Blastoise. Like, we're just making things up at this point. We don't need to tell lies. It's okay. It's okay. I understand I don't know a lot about Pokemon, so it'd be really easy to impress me by making things up. But we could just admit that sometimes things are made up. Anyways, I want to eat that cookie. Can I be so for real? Blastoise was way lower than I thought. I picked the cookie knowing I would lose. But I honestly thought Blastoise had way more than that. It's the OG 𝐒𝐧𝐞𝐤 and regional variant to the Hoenn 𝐒𝐧𝐞𝐤. Once again, Princess, we don't need to lie. You're just making things up. I don't see what this has to do with Professor Oak and the Pikachus. These are just noises. I know Pokemons make bleeps and bloops when you catch them. But like, these are just noises. We're just mashing we're just mashing on the keyboard now. You made up that Dragonair evolves into Dragonite. That's your self-insert. See, at least I can follow along with Greedras. I don't know what the fuck a 𝐒𝐧𝐞𝐤 Zambambadoon is, but I do know that I'm pretty fucking hungry for some Crab Ragoon. Goo giga gaga geek. That's just the JoJo character at this point. In case you haven't caught it yet, /J. Anyways, Darling in the Franxx Girl versus Groville. Fuck, we saw both of these, but I don't remember their numbers. She was disappointingly low, wasn't she? I don't know, it's kind of been a big day for Pokemon. Let's pick the Pokemon again. Yeah, Pokemon had it again. Silverveil versus Kaveh, Genshin Impact. But how often is this Twunk getting reamed? He's not quite Twink, because I've seen what a Genshin Twink looks like. And I know the Genshin Twink has some obscenely high numbers. My question is, how often are people railing this Twunk? How often do they want to see this Twunk obliterated? His chest is a little wide to be Twink, but it's Genshin, so he's Twunk. Versus Silverveil, who I know has numbers. But I don't think she has Genshin numbers. But is Genshin Yaoi getting AI generated? That's the thing, right? It's usually Gunnar dudes who are AI generating the Genshin girlies, which is why their numbers are so high. But are the Genshin Goonettes and Yaoi enjoyers AI generating? Because Genshin has a lot of numbers. And then those big numbers are then amplified by the obscene amounts of people AI generating stuff in Genshin. But what I want to know is, are those same generators generating for the boys equally? You've seen some pretty banger Genshin Yaoi. Yeah, I imagine it. I imagine it. But is he beating Silverveil? Twunk. Twink and hunk. When you're not beefy enough to be a hunk, but you got just enough muscle mass on you that you're not quite Twink either. Alright? We've seen the Twinks Genshin can make. That is not it. Twunk, yep. He uses great swords by having it float instead of holding it, but one time he actually holds it, he shakes his hand immediately after, like it hurt his little hand. But how does this detail play into the pornography of him? Does he get a little shaky when he jorks it a little bit? The intersection of himbo and Twink, precisely. You would assume that for a VTuber, silver's quite high, especially post-AI apocalypse. Ooh, true. True. There's probably people beating it and generating it to Silverveil without even actually watching her, right? Like, her numbers as a streamer doesn't have to include... doesn't have to include the actual audience. I think Silverveil's design is one of those that just kind of gets generated often anyways. He makes your wiener float. People love pathetic men, but do they love it more than Silverveil? Because I've learned that VTubers are high, but unless you're HoloLive, your numbers aren't that high. But then also, I know the people beating it to Silvervale are probably also AI generating it. And there's probably people generating some shit and beating it despite not actually watching her. This match is a toughie, but I'm gonna give it a Silvervale. Hey, it was close. It was close. We were totally right. Oh, low punny easily. Ooh, shit. Actually, though, no, it has to be low punny, right? Like Jinx has a, but it's Jinx. Fuck, it's Jinx. It's fucking Jonks League of Legends. Oh, these are both really high. These are both really high. I don't know who to give it to. Batman, look at what I got here. No Joker. Does this include Megaform Low Punny? I don't know. I don't know how Rule 34 as a website categorizes it. If they tag Mega Low Punny alongside Base Low Punny. Hi, Kentos, what's poppin'? How's it going? Crazy smart decision. Nice, thank you. I think Jinx has a lot of numbers. Next to Ari, she is basically Mrs. League of Legends. But I think Low Punny is really high. Because she's been around longer. She's got those furry numbers. On top of confused people who don't want to admit their furry numbers. On top of the Low Punny meme that probably added more. On top of, once again, AI slop. It's my Pokemon, Batman. I can do whatever I want with it. And Pokemon loot artists are fast. True, Jinx has the arcane boost. But I've seen a Vi's asshole more than Jinx is after the arcane boost. More people are drawing Vi and Caitlyn's buttholes than Jinx's, let's be real. We're giving it to Low Punny. Woo! Those are big. No, I called it. What did I say? What did I say? She had big numbers, but I don't think she was beating Low Punny. Oh no. Anyways, white girl. Bounce on it, white girl. Go crazy, white girl. That's my white girl. That's my white girl. I knew she had it. I knew she had it in her. Ooh, furry versus furry. Okay, ZZZ. Literal bear versus Mina Mongoose from Sonic Comics. We've learned not to underestimate the Sonic comics. But also don't underestimate Zenless Zone Gooner. Genless Gone Gooner. How that bear kinda... See, look! That bear's already got his effects! But I don't think we should underestimate Sonic fans. Oh, I'm sure Ben Bigger's got a lot of spicy arts. I just can't prove it yet. Hey, Kenta Cocos, welcome for joining. Who's poppin'? Oh, the bear absolutely has numbers. The question is, does Ben Bigger have bigger numbers than Mina Mongoose? Or is Mina Mongoose going Mon crazy with it? Is she Mongooning it? I just know the gay art with Ben Bigger goes crazy. But we've learned in the past not to underestimate Sonic comic characters because those fans are dedicated. And I have heard the name Mina Mongoose, so she's not super obscure. I have heard this name. I think I'm gonna give it to the Sonic comic character. Lost by 8! By fucking 8! Literal difference of 8! Holy shit! That was really close! Damn! Shout out to the 8 gay furries out there who made sure Ben was bigger. I want Marisa to win this so bad, but it's probably Vayne. I want Marisa to win this so bad. I love her so much. Surely her wedding dress got her a bunch of art. But it's probably Vayne, right? No, you know what? I've already missed out on 3. Marisa has a last name? Yeah, and it's mine. You know neither of these. Marisa is the big muscle mommy in Street Fighter 6.
いらっ
The
しゃい
way
ま
that in her
せ。
art, she's literally there posed with Manon. I hope in 12 years when we get Street Fighter 7, Marisa and Manon come back. They were just, mwah. They were such good additions. They were such good additions. They fit into the Street Fighter roster so good. Meanwhile, NetherRealm Studio, too afraid to do anything, has resurrected Scorpion for the 20th time. 8 votes different. It's like 2 family apart. Each family has 4 members. I'm giving it to Marisa because we already lost our perfect streak within the second one, but I think Vayne clears. Wow! Vayne had way less than I thought. Marisa lovers were so close. 30 more. 30 more, she beats Vayne. Welcome for joining. Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Hold on, let me check who this is. Holy muscle mommy. She's also pansexual and make anyone who puts up a good fight, her betrothed. Marisa was your first master whom you mastered. Love her fighting style. I think we know how we feel about psychotic women around here. So I think you can probably tell who my first one was. You probably already know. You probably already know. Let's be honest. You're well aware. You're well aware. Marissa's fighting style was so good, though. So fun. Street Fighter 6 is so good. I wish I had more time to play it. But there's no time for that, Goku. No time for that, Goku. We gotta play Call of Duty World at War from 2008. So let's get to it.